Morning, everybody. Right, something a bit different. Superbike Factory Limited. They're big. What is it? Bike retailer. Uh, I don't know exactly what age they had or what bikes they bought, but apparently they have 6 branches, and they employed 273 people. That's one figure I've seen. I've seen a different figure with more, but I don't know how right that is. But anyhow, they've gone at wall, haven't they? They've collapsed, and I think they were owned. I think they were set up by individuals originally, and I think that's faded away. And I think there've been an equity firm that's had on them. And usual cases, firms get bigger. It tends to what happens as they grow and grow and grow. Well, they need such as like equity firms to fund them to make sure that bills are getting paid. But well, 6 branches, 273 people. Nah, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a big mouth to feed. A very, very big mouth to feed, and especially in climate of today. And I don't know much about bikes. Well, I do. I've had bikes, loads of bikes, and stuff like that. But it's a funny old carry off now. I see them flying about, and I see various things. They have these sit up things. They look like scramblers to me. They're like super bikes now, and they have it's all so varied. Like, and I think Ash shows me bits and pieces around here: naked bikes, the scooters, everything. I don't know what exactly this firm specialised in. Sorry, but anyhow, they're no more. And 273 people are looking for a job now. On net, I've read bits and pieces, but they seem to have took an hammering, and it were all about, bikes weren't presented right, or this, or that, or other, or whatever. And but I'm gonna have my say now from like a business owner's point of view, because I know that's a big setup, and it's a completely different animal, because to have to hold the reins to that thing. Oh, believe you me, that would be the ultimate nightmare. I don't care what you say, because what you'd have to pay people to be in top places, stuff I've been reading on the net. Oh, it's poor management, oh, it's blah blah. Oh, I had a bike come, I turned it away, and because there was this or whatever. And I mean, is it Sale of Goods Act they have or something now? I don't know, 2015. I hear various bits with dealers talking about it, that people can fetch something back. I don't know if it's a year or 6 months. I don't know what, but I think what you've seen here is probably the start of a complete new era, because I think all this now is probably a catch up on laws that have been passed to protect consumer. I know a lot of you are consumers, but then there's a lot of people who've got to run businesses to make money, to pay taxes, to pay for everything, to employ people like yourself. That's how it works. That's the bigger picture. And but just from what I read they've got a proper kick in, this firm. 6 branches. I'm saying they've got a proper kick in. There were a few there who were saying I had 2 bikes off them, and they were fine, no bother, just got them, that was it, everybody were happy, no problem. So there were people who were like supporting them and saying good things. Or is it just that now they've gone pear-shaped, everybody wants to kick them in teeth? Which usually fine. Not if somebody who's like once looked at the bike once in there, and somebody's probably not getting them their undivided attention. They've like now got off on a bit. That's what that could be. And but you never know. But I think what you've seen, what's happened with this big setup, because it is a big setup, is it start. This is what I've been saying for a long time. It start because this is like imploding. Well, all them bikes are going to go somewhere. What are they going to do with them? Are they going to go to auction? What is going to happen? All that stock has got to be cleared off. Are they going to sell branches off separately? Are they going to get management buyouts? What is going to happen? But what has happened is it's a catch up, because now a lot of people are like low margins. How did they have a spares department for this? How did that work? How did they actually repair them? How fast was the supply chain? How quick could they get bits? When I weigh this up, I mean, obviously there'll be obviously some. I mean, well, they'll be like the liquidator as such, who's ever got on it. I'll do a report. Well, and a liquidator also will do they'll charge for their services, which will about be any spare cash. It'll about be exactly that. I mean, a lot of creditors, whoever they are, will probably get stuffed because that's what happens in these situations. But what I'm seeing from outside is either a company with 273 employees, 6 branches, were a proper bunch of bandits. Well, according to what everybody's writing, like all on Facebook and stuff like that. Or it was so badly run that I don't know how long it's probably lasted. I mean, I don't know how long they've been about. I think I've read something about 2010-ish or something like that. So they've been about 16 years, which I suppose that's not bad. I don't suppose it's bad because they've obviously gone past critical point to either fall off perch, which is generally about 18 months. So, but just give us a comment and tell us what you're thinking because, and if you, I don't know if you're involved in it because obviously people watch my channel have motorbikes because I see it in the thumbnails. So they must have motorbikes and let me know what you think because 6 big branches, it's a big. I mean, or is it? I mean, we'll start again a bit. I suppose we'll not start again. We'll just tiptoe up on another angle. But or is it that Superbike's finished? Is there no enough people buying these Superbikes? Is that become a problem? Is it a bit similar to these things? Is it another thing that's dying off? Are we all going to be on a little electric scooter soon? Is that where motorbike industry is going? So, but. And I've said it a million times, but 273 people is a lot of employers. That's the figure I've got, and that's the figure I found on the net. And a few people have mentioned that figure. I've seen another thing of 300 odd, but that's probably wrong. And but can you imagine fueling that? Can you imagine how much that costs a week? Can you imagine what that costs in its national insurance? Well, probably the best way of putting it is, how much would it cost to buy toilet roll for 273 people? Just weigh that up. But that company would have had to be making some money, and 6 branches, and them branches wouldn't have been this workshop. They'd have had massive overheads. So it had to come from somewhere, and obviously it hadn't. So, I'd like you to comment on it. I'd like you to tell me what you're thinking, because I've got my idea in it up here, and I've just told you. I think this is the modern way, and it ain't going to work. Businesses are not I don't even know how a business is really supposed to run now because it's all seems different than when I set up. It's all this, and now they've got new tax things for smaller people like me saying and that, but it's different times, different era, and this might be outcome of it. So that's a comment anyway. Let me know what you think. Plenty of must ride bikes. If you're into old cars and stuff like that, you must be into bikes a bit. So just give us a shout. Thanks for watching anyway. Cheers.